All right. What's up, everybody? I can't tell if I'm in. Yeah, I'm in the fucking picture. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? April 26th. Brick by Brick's doing a release party for their EP called Collapse. You got to come out. It's going to be a great show. I lined this up specifically with friends of mine. We wanted to do this right, pack it in. Today we got Balor. Or as Danny Luker would say, Balor.
That's right.
Balor. What is Balor? What does that mean? Is that a demon or some shit?
It's the Celtic Lord of the Dead.
Nice. All right, that explains that background that you have for that. That's cool. All right, just have a few questions. I've been asking all the bands just to kind of drum up some interest in these bands. You know, Fuzz is going to drop some links and logos, all that shit on there. So just keep this loose, keep it fun and whatever. So give us a little bit of background about you guys, each one of you. Randy.
So I play bass for Balor currently. I've been in the scene for 10 years with, this is my third different band, Nephalem, Salvation Denied, and now Balor. And this will actually be my third Brick by Brick CD release show that I played with two different bands.
You guys always seem to hover right. You played the last one too. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Salvation Denied. You guys played like once.
Twice, actually.
Twice?
Yeah.
All right.
One guy moved to Denver, Colorado, so it kind of dissolved at that point. But we were able to do a show with you at Nile, at Bogey's.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a real fun show to play. We did one with Joel Miller with Dying Fetus as well. And after that, it was just, that was it. It dissolved.
Cool. Now I know you got a checkered past with us.
Yeah.
Now you got some
I've been around quite a while.
Got some weight under your belt on this, so
Take it easy, man.
So who else have you played for?
Well, 357 Justice, I was in. Built for Battle.
Yep.
I did some smaller things in between. Ian, who's in Balor, actually, we did a thing playing the victim. I don't know if you remember that. And then I ended up with these guys.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
couldn't be happier. So.
Balor fits so well with Brick by Brick. It's just like that perfect deathy metal, hardcore. Everything just.
We try and incorporate as many heavy influences as we can.
You got it. I don't like being pigeonholed into one subject. So, my man Phil, give us some background, including the hip hop stuff.
Hip-hop. Yeah, I'm not a rapper, dude. I'm not a rapper. I listen to it.
No, I know.
I started with Morbid, Overtures, way back.
Oh my God.
Way back.
Yeah.
And Reborn Aggression, Killing Condition. I played with Face Cast at the Section 8 reunion. I did the 357 reunion. And Violent by Design and Ballad. That's pretty much wraps it up.
Nice. And he comes to all the hip hop shows.
Yeah. Well, the good ones.
The good ones. All right, the good ones. We got a couple of good ones coming up. So, how did this band come about?
Well, Phil, along with some of the other members in Balor, were in a band called Killing Condition with Greg Kennedy.
Yeah.
That dissolved, and the band didn't want to stop. Tiny was going to leave, so they called me and asked me if I wanted to come up and listen to it. And we actually kind of started all over instead of using the Killing Condition stuff.
Really frosted my balls too.
Yeah, Phil was not happy about that at the time, but he's happy about it now, right, Phil?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very happy.
And I just never left. So at least I haven't asked me.
That's good. Cool. What was the first show that Balor did?
Toy Drive, right?
It wasn't Toy Drive. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was at Chrome.
Was it with the Acacia Strain or?
No.
Shit.
You guys
It
smoke
wasn't the
too much
Misery
weed.
Index.
Or not enough. Denver 47ers and shit, right? So,
Yes. Right. It was a. But I think they ended up not playing though, right? That before the song. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
The way is back.
Many, many joints.
One
ago.
of your shows at Grove.
Okay. All right. So
We
what's
had a
the,
good time though, I promise.
what's the last song that you listened to? What was the last song you listened to on the way here?
The last song that was on when I was parking my car was "You Want to Be Starting Something" from Michael Jackson.
Actually, I was listening to Power Slave on the way up here, and it was the instrumental "Lost for Words."
All right.
No one's gonna know this shit. Maybe two other people. Old Man's Child, old black metal band. That's what was on in my car just now.
Last song I was just listening to. I've been really getting into these weird, fucked up mashups lately.
Oh yeah.
And they had one with Rage Against the Machine and James Brown. So I was listening to that. Some of that shit's fucking awesome. Jameson, our former drummer, got us in. Whenever we were on tour, that's all we would listen to were these fucked up mashups. I'm just like, Jesus, they're brilliant.
And look at you now.
And look at me now. And look at me now. All right, so if you had to redo a hair metal band song, now I asked old artists, and they're like, I don't even know any hair metal.
I just don't know which one to pick.
I'm like, God bless you. How could imagine being that generation that didn't know hair metal?
I can only pick one.
Throw a couple out. Let's hear it. Let's hear the
I'd like
word.
Still the Knife from Whitesnake. I would like.
Hell yeah.
Wild Side. I would like to do. That would be awesome.
No? All right. Jeez.
Yeah. You gotta have one.
Well,
I mean, you were like in your mid-30s.
so
then.
metal, hair, any band that has hair. No, that's a tough one.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Maybe like a Motley Crue song, Live Wire, maybe.
Fair enough.
Old Motley Crue, maybe.
So is everybody in your band weed friendly?
Not
Ian.
Ian.
Not Ian?
No, me neither.
You're not?
No.
All right.
No.
I mean,
I stopped. Yeah, I stopped. Yeah.
clearly we haven't accepted it.
I've had no alcohol or weed in about 2 years now.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Ibuprofen 800.
I'm happy for you, really.
All right, so what else you guys do besides the band, besides music? You got hobbies, collections, anything like that?
Way too many fucking t-shirts, random metal bullshit. Drugs, weed, a lot of drums.
Weed.
That's about it. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I work way too much, but other than that, I have a bunch of records. I like collecting records still. That's really about it. I'm pretty boring. Mold.
You're only as old as you feel, you know?
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
And I'm even older.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna pay you.
Right. So I've been a grandfather for 8 years now. And so that ties up a lot of my time helping raise an 8-year-old third grader now. And like, I am also boring, but that's about it. Other than band, I have.
Real bummer.
Yes.
It's really bumming me out over here.
You're a motorhead too, right? I mean,
Yes. I had been out of work now for just over a year. I had spinal fusion.
oh wow.
And it's been tough, but I'm not able to wrench anymore. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, but that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I've been 30 years working for a Honda dealership.
Yeah, you worked with my wife.
I did.
But well, that's cool. Yeah, because besides music, I mean, riding bikes, and hot rods, and all that shit. That's what I like to do. But what's like a standout show for Balor? What was one of the best shows that you guys have played?
The Obituary one at Upstate Concert Hall is really good.
That was
a
fun.
lot of people that wouldn't have seen us otherwise, and it worked out really well. Plus, it was a lot of fun. It was awesome.
Yeah, obituaries, they're classic. Love those dudes.
Yeah, I would have
They
to
had to
say
change the bitch, and I love it. You know what I mean?
that show in the nuclear assault.
That was fun too. That was stacked. That was stacked. I was trying to do like that kind of a wow factor with this show, and it was just so I started planning this back in October, and everybody was booked. I mean, I contacted Obituary, Crowbar, like all these bands, and everybody's already committed to tours or recording or whatever. So it's just like I talked to a few people that were managing bigger bands and everything. They're like, you don't need to. You don't need these bands for the draw. You guys will do fine. And I'm like, well, it's not really so much that. It's just I want to top off that whole thing. And then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I think do more of like a friends and family kind of vibe for this. Even though we got 25 to Life on there, 25 to Life per se is not friends and family. Warren, Frank, you guys are. Rick to Life is not playing in this version. I hate to disappoint
Just
you.
keep them typing, man. That shit is...
I know. Oh, keep going, Rick. Keep going, Rick. Make the show popular.
Grammar, bro.
I know.
And
Go
put
to
a shirt
school,
on.
motherfucker.
Put a shirt on.
If Rick to Life isn't going to be here, I don't know if he can play the show. So
Yeah. Nobody wants to see your big purple boobs. Jesus.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm old and fat.
Like I'm
I
saying.
keep my shirt on though.
Please.
Anyway, that's it. Just want to give you guys an introduction to Balor. Check them out. April 26th. Tickets are $20 in advance. Cheap as shit. We got a big room here to fill. So we expect you all there. Support it. Let's go.
Valor too soon.
Come
Valor
here, you're
too
dead
soon.
to us.
Valor too soon.